Welcome to the Barbershop. Upon opening the door, you enter a fantastic tale. Remember, haircuts are free, but storytelling requires care. The fewer the interesting stories, the heavier the hairdressing cost will be. Tell a joke or share a weird experience you've had. Your tale will appear on the wall screens, then turn into energy for the mechanical spider. Don't think you're off the hook after you finish. Your hair will sprout back like next time you come in. You better have a new story ready, or you might just join the barbershop assistants in the land of the lost. This place has a time-space compressor, only pass holders can enter. Skeptics don't force the door. Otherwise, you'll end up like this poor guy, facing a space-time vortex resulting in a hilariously tragic and Abby, the barber's assistant, buys streets daily to keep customers joking. One day, an old man had to tell a blue box story. The tale intrigued a doctor, a two-hearted time traveler who's met countless gods, yet never such a fascinating barber. The doctor was curious about the barber's creativity. Could this shop really be just an ordinary one? The barber felt challenged. The barber, taking the initiative, started to share his abundant and fascinating experiences. Don't fret, even though there are numerous divine tales you hear, it doesn't necessarily mean he's truthful every time. However, the doctor wasn't buying it. Hearing about God's gambling, he suddenly found the story a bit hard to swallow. Did Loki turn into a black guy? He had dealings with the other gods too, so he knew something was off about this story. The barber's face turned beet red. Turns out, he's just a storyteller collecting myths. But like many workers, the gods relied on him for power, then cut ties afterwards. In this internet age, storytellers are becoming obsolete, would I thought. He wasn't satisfied with that, so he used the essence of the gods to create this wild mechanical spider. The spider's legs connect to the story hubs of the real world, linking bars and confessionals in no time. Once he gathered enough stories, he could seek revenge on the gods. But the doctor sensed something was off. The gods depend on humans for stories. If the tales stop, there'll be history. Just at this moment, the red lights lit up once again. Oh boy, story time is back. To protect everyone else, the doctor chose to sit quietly, requesting Abby to give him a haircut. He swore he had seen Abby somewhere and thought back to the time he played chess with the god. Back then, the doctor cleverly saved Abby, but ironically, it led to someone holding a grudge. The love story treated as a wager came around again, and the doctor started buttering Abby up. He said, those who have been hurt are more likely to hurt others, and it's all about how you face your hurt. Abby isn't just a neglected wager, she's a respected individual. Choosing to save is far more meaningful than destruction. So he decided to impact the lives in the barbershop. Abby finally laid down her grudges and shared a story. She briefly told of a female slave sending escape messages via hairstyles and hiding dirt in the doctor's hair. The doctor grasped the story's essence and picked up some tools to stir up a little chaos in the barber shop. Based on Abby's drawing, the two quickly found their way to a coarse base made of mechanical hearts. The destruction method was simple, just pull the wires, but the barber showed up unexpectedly. In the standoff, the doctor connected the lines to himself, saying, "Aren't you looking for stores?" The doctor himself was the embodiment of an endless story, and the barber couldn't help but laugh because no end meant infinite energy. If the god's store was wiped away, things could get intense. But hey, Belinda reminded him that the engine was damaged. This meant the whole mechanical spider could blow up at any moment, and the doctor seized the moment to say that wounded hearts can heal too. At last, the barber let go of hatred and chose to keep writing stories. The space-time door restrictions were lifted, and everyone scrambled to escape. As the mechanical spider exploded, the doctor pulled the barber back to reality. All these years, he had been working for the gods. He even lost his own name, but now he finally got one. No more telling those stories, everyone is the main character in their own tale. Don't forget to subscribe.